Hey, do I like this team?
What's that?
Do I like this team?
Which one?
Who are the Steelers?
Love them.
Not the Steelers. 49ers.
Whoa.
Hey, best run game in football, best football team in the National Football League.
Whoa.
Right now, power rankings have to be 49ers number one. They're starting a 3-by-1 scheme. They're going to motion Kittle over to a 2-by-2. Now, check this out. We get this. Little zone combination. These three have these three. Trent Williams, Kittle, Ayuk. Arguably 3 of the 4 best players on offense, right? But check this out. Corner's going to fold back in. Ayuk can't get to him. Center guard do a great job. Banks, look at the center, get up here. Right shoulder to the outside. Boom, we get that. Now check this out. Ayuk can't get to his guy. So when that happens, you got to have the back make somebody miss. Here we go. There's a spin. No, wait. No, let's get this back. Let's get this back.
Jeez Louise, Ayuk.
This dude, Ayuk,
Family.
could have just quit right here. Could have just stopped. Some receivers will. But sees the play still going. Continues up. Now watch this monster block coming across. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Uh-oh.
No. Look at McLeod coming downfield.
Wow.
This is why the 49ers are so good. The effort amongst the wide receivers, that wide receiver group blocks better than any wide receiver group in the National Football League. And this is what turns a 15-yard gain into a 65-yard gain and a touchdown.
Hell yeah.
Look at him, full sellout on that.
It's unbelievable.
Revenge game. They're showing that over and over.
Revenge game for Ray Ray.
Is that intro with Trent Williams, him tapping his ass? Is that him saying it right?
Letting him, we're going. He's letting McCaffrey know we're going out. That's also, some people do that if they say they're letting the back know, hey, we're going out in pass protection. Same thing. He's letting him know
right there
when he comes over that we're going out. 3 for 3. Fan is basically what we're doing. We get the single between the center and the guard up to there. He's tapping, letting Kittle know, hey, we're all going out right here. We're fanning. Hey, McCaffrey, we're going out. Follow us.
He did.
Yes,
He did
Boom.
go out. This spin move.
The spoon.
Holy shit.
And then
Look
the
at this
effort,
block.
Yeah.
That is
And he's looking for another one.
so good.
And that's
contagious. That's like contagious down. The whole team sees that, and they all want to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got
Awesome.
2 tuds. McLeod, I mean, that is a lock for a bet for touchdown score next weekend.
Yeah.
So good.
Because
Ayuk-
they're going to get him a ball.
Bingo.
Because of this.
Yeah.
Ayuk is playing so well right now. I think he had 2 touchdowns receiving, and he gets that monster block. The cred in the locker room is through the roof right now.
Speaking of fun to watch.
Oh, gotta love this. You're gonna see Jennings come in motion. This is the scheme I fell in love with last year. Colleges are starting to do it now. They're calling it the escort motion. Why? Because escorting you to the hole, right? So Jennings is gonna come in motion.
Oh, I thought it was just like a paid worker.
Yeah, like prostitute.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Escort.
Yeah.
I thought that's what you were talking about.
Nope.
Someone gives you
Escort to the hole.
Oh, okay.
Like a police escort, right?
Well,
A hole makes
Like we-
sense.
yeah.
Escort.
Makes
escorts
sense.
do the
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
thing too.
Escorts to the hole, yeah.
Kind of the
Yeah,
hole.
they-
So
they-
that's what everybody's calling it? I didn't know.
yeah, me
Yeah, that's
neither.
the new
That makes,
thing.
that's how that helps us remember it.
Yeah,
There you
that
go.
makes sense.
There you go. Perfect.
Like Tom Segura's glory hole.
Bingo, liquid death. How could we forget that?
Of course.
Dump your cans in my mouth. Yeah, it was a great thing.
Woman can do it too.
Yeah, absolutely. It's on the internet if you haven't seen it, where we are right now. You can just Tom Score.
Check it out.
And if you don't know who that is, just go ahead and snoop around.
Yeah, right.
You're welcome, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're welcome.
Anyways, this is not about a lady of the night, a streetwalker.
No.
This is
not.
about a
work.
police
This is about a
escort.
heck of a run.
Got it. Okay.
CMC doing big things like he has for the last 2 years in San Fran, right? We get Jennings coming in motion. He's going to help Kittle out, right? These two go there to corner. Look, Kittle's always able to get his head outside, knowing he has inside help. Jennings is going to push across. No, wait. Go a little bit further. Right there. Stop. Debo starts at the corner, which now sets up Jennings' block as he climbs before he gets to safety. These guys are always working in cahoots. Always. Every single thing they do has a plan. Let's go back to the beginning real quick.
That's insane.
A little bit back.
Yeah. Damn.
Okay. Let it run, let it run, let it run, let it run. Now, let's check out left tackle, left guard. 1 of 1. Trent Williams swipes the hands down. We call that a little vet move. Watch this. Boom, swipes the hands down. Gets
JJ
him
just
down.
talked about this.
Yeah, hates
Right?
it.
Hates it. Boom, gets him in the ground. Now that helps his guard. Now Trent gets up on the backer, and then CMC makes one cut. Now check this out. There's an unblocked guy coming from the weak side.
Oh, yeah.
Will he make the tackle? Christian doesn't even feel it. Just a little leg out of the way and a speed bump on the way to 60.
Oh, that looked like he hyperextended his shit.
Yeah,
A little
it did,
bit,
actually.
yeah.
When I
And
saw
he got
it,
up talking, didn't even phase him.
I know, I love that because, potentially out for game.
did
Oh, yeah,
look good.
real
Didn't look
time.
good.
It
Actually-
looked like, hey, this guy's going to be out 4 weeks.
And he didn't even know. That was like when Tannehill did that finger roll and almost hyperextended his
Yep,
leg.
scoring the touchdown.
And he didn't even notice. It was like, yo, you're real close to being like that thing right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Watching it live, I thought, damn, we're out Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Good for him being able to, all right?
Yeah, kind of
Oh, yeah.
stand. Yeah.
These guys are so good. And listen, let me just say one more thing about this,
on
right?
turf too. That was weird.
That was on turf.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That intentional
Well,
away from
everybody's-
Aaron Donald.
Where's he at? On the weak
He's
side?
on this backside.
Yeah, listen, anytime you got him on the weak side, you always want to create double teams so you can create a slip on the backside. If you're running the gap schemes, you get the double team to him. You can do so many different things. Is it intentional? Probably not. I think the way that they look at the Rams and the way that San Fran, knowing the way they operate against the Rams, they look at their edges as the weakest in the run game, so that's where they attack. That's why you get a lot of this stuff.
Gotcha.
I do believe McCaffrey, when he did get up, he said, "Toss your bitch ass," or "Toss your
They
ass."
were they were
bitch."
chirping when he got
Oh
up. I
yeah,
remember that.
yeah. They
right there.
Camera zoomed in on him. They actually got him saying it. It was awesome.
Love that.
Happy his knee's good.
AJ, do you think that one was bad? Wait till you see this one. Here we go. First of all, this should be a cheat code. This should not be allowed. This should be unfair to be this size and let him be able to move this fast. We got a little speed screen out to the receiver. We're going to get Purdy getting this thing out in space. Now watch Trent Williams run this fast and just take somebody's soul.
Oh no.
You guys ready for this?
Boy.
There we go. Get back up. There we go.
He does get back up, to his credit, which is incredible. But, I mean, you know what that clip looks like? You guys ever seen the movie Rudy?
Oh, yeah.
No, what's that
Remember when the
about?
tackle comes down the line of scrimmage and just keeps taking out Rudy?
Yep.
That's what this clip looks like. This is
playing
a
defensive end for
National
Purdue.
Football League game that you're watching two professional athletes. That's unbelievable.
Oh,
Run it from the beginning, Pat. Very beginning. Does he like flash his hands at this DN
Yes.
real
Quick
quick?
little
to get him,
flash,
the
right?
Stutter? Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it right out of the stance.
Yeah.
Watch him
Hands come
flash.
up. Boom.
Oh,
just
yeah.
kidding.
Look like a little thriller.
Yeah, like, oh, here, I'm going to block you, bud.
Just to get him to hesitate just a second. That's all you need. Get him to hesitate just a second.
And then Zero's thinking, thank God he's not blocking me.
And then two's
Killed my
thinking,
brother.
oh, damn.
Hey, a great job by that DB out there, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Got
Healthy
popped
edge,
right up.
number one, healthy edge, got the tackle.
Good
Great work too.
work, AQ. Way to go. Here is a wagon.
Love this team. As we know, every week we talk about it. But what we're going to notice here, first of all, yeah, we're going to highlight on the center. But we're going to talk about the scheme first. This is their version of getting to a toss. Everything they do likes to go to a run game, correct? But they're going to throw it here. But check this out. They're going to send him kind of in motion. All this play is the same play I showed last week that Miami ran, the fullback lead toss. They're just starting him, getting him out on the edge quicker, getting wider, and then we get a crack block here. The center has to get to number 3, but boom, we're going to get the crack block. Watch the center. Brent will get all the way around and get the block right there, which leads McCaffrey into the end zone.
Hey, him lined up over the tackle, fullback. That's pretty tell, right?
That could be, absolutely. He's already wider, right? Typically on the split back, he's behind the guard. Him wide right here could be a tell too. So you don't know. That's what you don't know as a safety. You're like, which way are they going? They might throw the swing this way, but then they short motion right there.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They do so much shit.
They do so much stuff. Exactly. You can't ever get a beat on them.
Juice had a great block.
That's unbelievable in space, by the way. Like, you don't understand how hard of a block one-on-one with 20 yards of space that is, right, AJ? I mean, you see these guys out in space. You guys make one move and we all fall down.
McCaffrey.
got
too.
McCaffrey.
Right out
Jeez,
downfield again, man. Look at it. It's almost like a wall return and punt here.
That's exactly right. And then you get him looping around and just kind of picking off anything from inside out, head on a swivel.
He's so good.
So good.
McCaffrey.
One-on-one with a corner.
Yeah, see you.
Good luck, buddy.
Let's go. Oh, the Niners are back.
I had to get one guy back, and all of a sudden they're back in the Super Bowl talk. Like, listen, this guy, let's just watch this little skip and then run. When you run zone plays, you have to run off the ball. It starts with him. Then it goes there. Then it goes there. Then it goes there. This is why they are so good at running the football, because he just 5 steps, makes a break up the field, but it starts there. Widen, get him out. Great single between Feliciano and the center here. Backside gets a great cutoff. Let's go back again. Backside, Kittle and Juszczyk. Look at Juszczyk. He's basically a right tackle here, fighting with the 300-pound defensive end. Gets a great cutoff on the backside. That guy can make that play in the NFL. He's a backside, inside shade on the backside. Can very easily get to there. Juszczyk cuts him off. Kittle does his job. This is why they run the shit out of the ball, because they all do what they're supposed to do. They hammer it and hammer it and hammer it, and they are so good at running the football, especially when he's back.
Is that supposed to go there or just anywhere that opens?
So that's the beauty about a zone. It can hit anywhere. Sometimes you see all these guys push everybody there, and then CMC hits it right there because he over pursues on the backside. He can hit it anywhere in his own scheme. That is why when you watch them, they just run. They never, ever try and really turn on guys because they are trying to just run guys past the point of attack. Just run, run, run. Let the defenders take themselves out of the play. That's all you got to do.
It's a similar scheme as Pops, Mike Shanahan. That everybody, every running back team had a bunch of success. Okay.
Yeah, running back's got to have what? Good vision.
That's it. And the key to it is practice. Like that is the key. A lot of teams don't practice. They don't practice the run game, and then they get in the game and they're like,
feet. Look at their feet. Look at the feet. Look at their feet.
All on the same angle. They all go on the same angle. Every single one of them. Even the tight ends. Even the backside. Like it matches the running back.
They're like the Rockettes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good stuff.
Also, it's on defense, but it looked like Aluakon might have known exactly what they were doing and almost made the play, too.
Almost.
They're all on the same exact page.
You can know.
Yeah, exactly, but that's how good they are.
That's what. Yeah, exactly. And that's the whole key.
Whoa.
I love this. I love this. I think we got eyes on this, right? So we get the motion. We get McCaffrey going out wide, and then he's going to come back in and settle right here on the wing. Show the same form. Oh, there we go. You're going to watch this guy. You're going to watch this guy. You're going to watch this guy. You're going to watch all these guys on the second level because they see something. They smell something, right? Oh, here comes the shovel pass to McCaffrey. Watch it freeze all of them for a second as they just sit there, and we hand off to Debo, and he just walks in for an untouched touchdown.
Oh.
You see how they all just kind of froze?
Yeah.
It's just constant, over and over again when you turn on this film. They get in the same formations. It's always this deuce off. Deuce because we got two tight end bodies, but guess who the bodies are? Kittle, and now we got McCaffrey. Sometimes it's Juszczyk. Sometimes it's Debo. It doesn't matter. They put the same people in different positions, same formations. You never know what the fuck's coming, and here we go. You never know what's going to happen, but here, it's always going to this guy down here, right? Nope. We go to Debo, we walk in.
That's just Shanahan big brain stuff, right?
That's right.
It's just awesome.
That's calling.
So we got Kittle out here in front. We got the center out here in front. Obviously, this is a pass play, but it's behind the line of scrimmage, so we count it as a run. But
How
this
did
looks like a lot of
Butch?
fun.
This is the team that's winning the Super Bowl, you're saying?
I think so. I think they're killing it. I mean, they're as good. When they have everybody healthy, they're the best team on the field every single week they step on it.
Overseas? No.
You know who might see in the Super Bowl?
Who's that?
This 49ers team.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hey, this looks eerily similar to that play the Steelers ran against Cleveland a
I
couple
can
weeks
make
ago.
that throw.
It's a little hot route. Remember there was a hot route? I don't know if this is a hot route because these receivers all got the memo this week. We're going to block guys.
Oh.
We're going to block guys here. We're going to throw it to Debo out in space. We get a block. We get a block. We get a block. And we get Debo down there for plus 15 down to the 5.
These are the plays that Mike is talking about right here. Right?
This was the one?
I think so. Just because this is one play, obviously, of like 70. But in theory,
He could.
Connor could
Yes.
catch that. Now, he's got to be not scared of the Philadelphia Eagles defense killing him.
I'm not.
So you have to comfortably call the play, get the cadence, catch the snap, flip your hips, and throw without even thinking.
No laces.
No, you would have to do that. Now, maybe you're able to do that
Perhaps.
physically.
Gotta be careful because you're off target. That's a fumble.
Yes, it is.
Watch out. Watch out.
Yes. Who was that?
Jennings, I think, right?
Juwan.
Yeah, it's Juwan Jones.
He slipped.
Great effort by Kittle as well. Huge effort by Kittle.
How about
Later
Kittle
on.
blocking two people? I don't know if that's going to
Awesome.
make it on in trenches or not.
That was incredible.
Great job. Center gets out. I mean, it's just everything they do. I think I said this to you on Sunday. They were, I think, minus 6 yards in the first quarter, and then they just took off because they are so good at adjusting on the fly. And then here's another play that's awesome. Let's attack the edges. We got a great defensive end. We're going to send Kittle, get him wide. Leave him for Juszczyk because they're working in cahoots. These two, if he stays wide, Kittle blocks him, and then Juszczyk goes. But he goes inside. Juszczyk takes him. He climbs to the corner. Trent's awesome like he always is, and he doesn't get touched for 15 yards.
They were talking about running left.
Yeah.
They were talking about running left. We need to run left, run left, run left.
Well, why do you run left?
Is he the best in the game? Yeah.
Yeah, it's not even a
By
question.
far, yeah.
Yeah, you just watch this entire game and watch him run off the ball. He just moves people at will at all times. You're going to see another play. coming down the road here.
Look how fast he is. Look how fast he gets up to the second level. Like, that's not normal. His feet are unbelievable. And he explode. Like, okay, you want to be a linebacker right there, and you got Trent coming right. Look at how fast he is.
And he's engulfing you.
He's on
There's
you
nothing you can do.
Can't
you
even
can't do
see
anything.
that guy. Yeah.
That guy's that's a professional athlete.
Yes.
Great reach, great angle. Because they always do a great job of creating angles too. They're always working back to a guy because they use a fullback. Every other team that doesn't use a fullback, you have shitty angles. But because they use a fullback, now you put him on the front side guy, and now everybody can work their combo blocks backside.
That's a big.
You're saying these O-linemen in this scheme love this scheme?
They love the scheme because they always have great angles.
No worries.
So, yeah, I would imagine if you went from this scheme to another one, wouldn't you struggle a little bit if you came into the league running this scheme if you were a blocker?
Pause this right here, right? So if Juszczyk's not in the game and this is just a single zoned front side, this center and guard now have to work to 41. You see that? Mm-hmm. This combo now has to work here. But because of that, now we can put Trent there. Now this combo works there. This combo can now work to 31. So they get their angles. They could slow everything down, be thicker and heavier on the down guy as they work to the second level working back. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good shit.
They have to run through your body. If you want to get there, either take the easy way out underneath, which is always a win for the offense, or run through my body. Like, good luck.
Bingo.
And look at Kittle. You know, this guy could be your a diva because how good he is at catching the ball. He gets jacked when he blocks something.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
he's the best. He's the best blocking tight end I've ever seen. And I'm not even kidding when I say that.
He blocked 2 dudes on that one. He escorted Debo.
Yeah, Debo.
Into the end zone.
Yeah, into the end zone.
Boom, and then put his arm out and got the other guy.
They didn't even cry for holding. It was just that one guy beat both of us.
Yep.
Yeah, that's just how it was. It was just kind of a matter of fact. Good mindset over there.
I think we got another Niners play coming up.
Oh, buddy.
Ooh.
Okay, so this is the play I kind of want to talk about Trent. So first, we're going to start here, then we're going to go to the center, then we're going to go here. Watch Trent move here.
Jesus.
Now look at this. Now look at him move, first of all. Bypass here. Now he's going to have a great angle on 41. Now watch him chip him, put him back on the center. Boom. Now the center gets him. Now watch the right guard with the cleanup. Damn. I mean, it's like poetry in motion watching these 3 guys just work in tandem as they work to just beat the shit out of 41, who had a rough game, by the way. Rough game.
Well, yeah, he got blocked by 3 guys on this play. I could see how he could have a rough.
Boom!
Oh, jeez. They come with bad intentions.
Bad intentions. Because they're taught to run off the ball. That's the beauty about when you watch them, when you watch Miami. They run.
Yeah.
They run.
Yeah, they're having a good time.
They're having a great time.
Great time.
Yeah, they're trying to hurt people.
I mean, Debo just
Jesus.
untouched for 50.
Yeah.
And there's another play maybe you throw.
Yeah, Micah, maybe.
Right, here you go.
Sure.
He could probably throw that one.
Yeah, Micah, definitely. I don't know about
2 of them
anybody
so
else
far.
that's talking.
What if those are the only ones you could throw? They're going to sit on those.
Hey,
okay?
he's 2 for 2 for about 111 right now.
Yeah.
Hey, this Niners team is not IU. You're right, AQ.
Hey, they're unbelievable. And listen, let's just talk a little bit about why they're so good. And it starts with their head coach, offensive play caller. Shanahan does such a good job at creating angles across the board. Like I said last week, most of these zone schemes, we're always chasing a guy. They will always be working back to a guy. Watch Trent as he goes here to the front side, works a little combo block with the tight end, comes back. You also get a hell of a pancake by Jake Brendel. Used to be in Miami. Gump, you guys could use him at center right now. He's doing a heck of a job.
AQ.
Oh, shit, AQ.
Check this. Boom! There it is. Now we get Kittle out in front. And they have some of the biggest holes you'll see all year long, always, because they always have angles. You get ass cheek, you get ass cheek. We got 10 yards of fucking space for CMC to run through.
Nobody there.
I mean, there's nobody. And it's all because of what they do. And they steal a guy always with their motions. They always steal a guy.
How happy you think is CMC that he's there?
Yeah.
I mean, this was the best thing that could have ever happened to his career. I mean,
He's
he was
obviously
sitting there.
great.
Yeah.
Obviously great. But getting teamed up with a great blocking scheme, great offensive line, great play call, it's like, this is a perfect situation.
There's one great offensive lineman on that team. Let's be very clear about that. One. Everybody else has they've been on multiple teams. It's just scheme, and they got a great offensive line coach, and they put themselves in positions, like I said, where they always have angles as they work to the second level. Always.
One good guy.
Yeah, what was
No,
that?
one great guy. One great guy.
All right. One great guy.
One great guy.
A lot of good guys.
A lot of good guys. One great guy. It's not like they got the across the board the best group in the league. They don't.
Great blocking tight end too, and a great blocking fullback.
He's the best blocking tight end of all time.
And Ayuk might be one of the
all
better.
time.
All time.
Of all time.
Really?
Hey, congrats, kiddo. That's awesome.
He's up there.
Giorgio.
Congrats.
Giorgio's dad, offensive lineman, takes a lot of pride in being a blocker, and also has the maniacal laugh.
Of course.
Whenever he pancakes people,
Oh,
he
yeah.
loves it. He loves everything about it. Then you're right. This particular fella here, Juszczyk, he's not the biggest dude, but he's the person you follow this entire thing.
And he's always, AJ knows, right? Because you used to always have to go against fullbacks. He always puts himself and his head in the right spot to create the hole. Every time. Every time.
Smart man.
And he's so good. Now listen, let's watch Trent on this one because I love this play. Listen, he gets the jump reach. Now watch, before you let this thing keep going, right? He gets the jump reach. A lot of times when these guys get this, they fight hard over the top. Watch Trent with this little vet move. I love this move where he throws a rip in. And once he throws the rip in, watch it, we're coming right here. Look at that, it's over.
Oh.
You guys see that? It's like a little vet move, the little right arm rip through, and then he just basically plays basketball and seals them off. Huge hole. These guys all over pursue. We get hell of a job where Jamal Adams, who knows what the fuck he's doing. And then you get Ayuk.
Whoa.
You get Ayuk.
What are you saying about Jamal? It's a vet.
Why is he running away?
He's got a lineman on him.
He's running away.
Yeah, he didn't want any of that.
No,
Can't let him get up
look-
the sideline.
look
Got
at
to
the
send him
cut.
back inside.
Listen, let's
at
be
the
very
cut.
clear. This was the first play of the game, boys.
Not a
First
good
play of the
start.
game. And you don't want contact on the first play, game's over.
He just sent it back to his boy.
Come
Send
on.
it back.
They covered.
Yeah, he went 77 yards. Well, great job.
72, but also
Whatever it was.
the first play of the game, you're talking about two different tones. Look at this fucking guy, and then obviously the other
Look at this,
situation.
boys. We got the center getting another pancake there on Jaron Reed, who's a hell of a player.
They're a physical team.
Yeah.
What a group.
They beat the hell out of you.
What a group. What a group.
Look, Jamal Adams turned it back in. That's why he stopped.
Hustle.
Yeah, he never gave up.
And then they don't even give the touchdown to Christian, I think, right?
Hold on,
That
yeah,
was the
because
next
I actually
play,
put a
he was
tweet.
out.
I actually put a tweet out about
So
how
gas.
Kyle normally makes up for people.
Yeah.
Like Debo, he gave an end around whenever he had a big long completion, got tackled at the one.
Yeah.
That's normally his thing. Christian, for some reason, I think after I saw the 72-yarder and then I saw the touchdown, my brain just like stopped working. I was like, oh, Christian scored a touchdown there. And then the Debo touchdown happened. I'm like, that feels like a Kyle Shanahan thing. Like on
Yeah.
a regular basis, he looks out for his guys.
Sure.
Because there's like bonuses potentially in play, legacies in play, everything like that with a lot of weapons and a mouths to feed. Shanahan normally does. Christian McCaffrey had to take a little break.
Take a little
Yeah,
break.
it felt like
Little tap out.
they overused all McCaffrey's plays when he was on the streak. And now since the streak, he's obviously still scoring, but at the goal line, they're not afraid to just give it to Jordan Mason or even Debo.
Yeah.
Purdy chasing.
Dog.
First time.
In the playoffs, they will. In the playoffs, he'll stay in for.
Yeah, bingo. Yep.
100%.
And he probably already hit all his incentives.
Purdy catching up to him. Hey, he might be.
Yeah.
He's a guy. Hey, 49ers, obviously we know this team. They love to run this play, but what they normally do is you normally have Kittle right here and Juszczyk over there, and they run this in cahoots with the tight ends. But here, they run it to the open side here. This guy's job, McKivitz, who's having an unbelievable year at right tackle, replacing McGlinchey, his job is just to get as wide as he can on this guy to get him to force wide to open up the trap block from Juszczyk kicking out. Now, if he stays wide, McKivitz blocks, and Juszczyk then works up. But they always get this because they send McKivitz super wide. Watch this as we send Juszczyk in motion, and then everybody else gets the reach. So then what we're going to do is we're going to stretch the defense here, cut the backside, and you get the huge hole for CMC.
Hey, Kush,
Yes,
the distance between Trent and left guard, small.
small.
Left guard, center, small.
Yep,
Center, right guard, small.
yep.
Guard, tackle, big.
Big.
That's a tell, right? Ain't that a tell? Don't we know? Don't we know? We look
Big
we
tell.
think about that?
We want the hole right there, right?
Those are tight
It's a
splits.
big tell, yeah. And then they're just trying to cut off the backside, stretch the front side. You get the kick out with Juszczyk because he got him to force wide. You see that? He's beating him to the widest right here to get him to work wide. Has no idea he's about to get ear-holed by Juszczyk. Boom. He's got to play him because his job is to keep contained. Fuck, his head's turned. He's getting hit in the ear hole. Boom.
Oh.
Wow. And then we get
Backside guard, too. Great job with backside guard, 55 climbing.
Yeah. Feliciano's done a heck of a job. He's been their kind of plug-and-play guy.
Feliciano's down.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
Formerly of Buffalo, out of Miami.
Yeah.
Feliciano in front of the program.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. He's been filling in at right guard, left guard. He fills in at center. He's done a great job as kind of their Swiss Army. He's doing a great job.
They have a main streak to Feliciano.
Yeah,
Hell
he does.
yeah.
He'll fight.
He's a mean coach.
Feliciano will fight.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I like that. Him and Trent next to each other.
Yeah.
I like that.
You gotta be smart to play all those positions too, right?
Yeah, I mean, listen, like he knows that he's been around the game a long time. When you start to get in that older echelon, you got to be able to kind of plug and play at different things, and you got to have a mind, and he does, obviously.
Do you have a mind?
It's the only reason I lasted. I've talked about him a couple times on this show. Jake Brendel, Miami Dolphins could be using him right now. We've talked about this. Used to be
Is
with
that
the Dolphins.
Scooby-Doo?
That was the Hulkster.
Oh.
If you want to be the big dog, Baru. He did that.
The Hulkster saved. He's going to heaven.
He was recently baptized, yes.
Yeah.
Gumpy's laughing from a mile away. I love it. I love when I hear
I
it.
saw him on the internet.
Gumpy?
Hulk Hogan?
The Hulkster.
What was he doing?
Getting baptized?
No.
Bumping
With
Jeezy?
the
After the
naysayers.
naysayers,
Yeah, I
yeah.
figured Hulkster would reappear for that one. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He was.
Yep.
Yeah.
He get back to the trenches.
That NWO painting?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, about minus 1,000 for the Hulkster to resurface with that one.
Glad he's saved now.
Yep.
He did. He found the Lord.
He did.
Heaven or not, .co.
There.
Brother.
He might have filled it out. Said, son of a bitch.
They said I'm going to hell. What I do?
Gotta go get reborn.
God bless you, Hulkster.
Love you, Hulkster.
Are we doing it in trenches or not?
I'm waiting. You gotta let it run because this one's gonna be a long one. We gotta watch Jake Brendel here.
Okay.
He's gonna go right here, get him to flow back. Once he gets there, we get the little end around, Kittle out around, Brendel out around.
Oh.
We got this, but just keep watching him. Watch the finish by Jake Brendel. Kittle gets a nice shot too. Not sure if we'll be able to see it from this angle. Doesn't matter because Brendel. Keep watching. Kittle gets a shot right there. Brendel, boom, gets him out in space. Look at him. He knows it immediately. Keeps walking, talking his shit. Boom, boom. Little skip. Love it.
Oh, he's a dog there, huh?
He feels good.
I mean,
he's having a great year.
He didn't kill him, but Trent Williams sprinting is just a spectacle.
It's unbelievable to watch him run. He had a couple where he just goes.
Yeah.
Fake down. Be sneaky.
Look at him trying to hide.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big he is trying to hide.
Yeah, just watch all 370 moving.
That's not fair.
No.
Yeah. Boom.
Didn't have a kill shot, but that's a great block.
Yeah.
Run around. I
Yep.
did my job.
Yep, absolutely. This play was awesome. And look, everybody's talking about this one. You're going to see the tight end going to kind of start his motion, and we've seen it all. Everybody's talked about it on TV. Purdy sees the play clock going down. No, we don't need him to go. We're going to get him back in the fullback. Now watch this. Oh, no, stay.
Because Juszczyk is telling him to go over yonder. Hey,
Yep.
Val, you're supposed to be over here.
Yep.
And old Brock Purdy says, nah, we don't have enough time, guys.
Bingo.
This is a part of George Kittle potentially saying that Brock Purdy was starting to express some of his opinions, loved hearing it.
Absolutely. And this is huge by him, actually, because a lot of young quarterbacks, they just look at the playbook and they're like, shit, we know we got to send the motion. But he knows that no matter whether he's over there or whether he's over here, we can still get the play off. And they're able to do that. They end up running the zone here. We get Juszczyk up on the safety. He's going to go inside out, help him. But watch the job here. Look at that fucking hole. We get him one-on-one with a safety. Whoop! Now watch this block. Oh, now sure you guys are all going to say, oh, fuck, block in the back. Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit, but boys are playing.
But they're playing, and you always have to give credit to the Ayuk, to Jennings, to all those guys because they're the ones that make these home run plays hit because they come down, they hustle, they get a fucking block at the safety at 12 yards. Right as he's about to get some ankles, and boom, we're out the gate.
How nice that grass is.
Gorgeous.
What would you call this run scheme?
This is 26 zone. So fullback and tight end are working in cahoots. They got Sam to strong safety, but that's the beauty about always having a fullback is now we create angles because if we don't have a fullback, this pushes out to here. That center now has to get to here, but because you have the fullback, we get angles and we're able to get everybody up inside.
Well, don't you think AQ also like the quarterback reverse pivot and pitching it is much different than him opening up and handing it off?
Huge because it gets these guys flowing, right? And they love doing this. And now watch. Who knows? I don't want to give away anything.
They want you to think they want you to think, hey, this is going wide. We got to take off. We got to get on our horse, and then boom, they knock it right up the middle.
That's exactly right. And then they also have the cutback out of that too. They get the toss scheme, get everybody flowing. They seal everybody to this side, and then you get the huge cut right there. You get everything going back. They'll let him get across. I mean, they got so much shit out of this. It's so good.
Who's the offensive line coach?
Chris Furster.
He's one of the best in the history of football, right?
Oh,
In
yeah.
the history
Big
of football.
time.
Big time, yeah.
He has to be good.
Has to be.
Must be.
If he wasn't the best, he'd be fucking pushing a broom somewhere.
Right, bingo.
That's exactly right.
He must be the greatest to ever. Yep.
Yeah.
And you just think about all that. If you could spin it.
The high energy guy.
Yep. Absolutely.
The high energy
You
guy.
do
That's
not
it.
want
I
to
think
see
we've
that.
all seen it. Offensive line played great. By the way, it was must-watch TV every time Aiden Hutchinson lined up across from Trent Williams in a pass play. It was awesome. It was the best against the best. But in here, you get George Kittle one-on-one with Aiden Hutchinson, who we all know, Foxy, right? Monster.
Dog.
But right here, George Kittle gets the best of him and finishes on top. And now watch this. Watch the little ass tap on the way up, like this so condescending when you bury somebody and, hey, man, good job.
Well, he's also
Hey,
right,
man.
laughing in his face.
Oh, no doubt.
Tackling.
Isn't that kind of the George Kittle?
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Hands inside, run the
Damn.
feet, finish on top. We got shit everywhere. I mean, this is just carnage.
So let's talk about the two teams that are left here. Chiefs, Niners. They love being physical.
That's it.
This year's Chiefs team, this Niners team forever. You've had the Niners team on in the trenches, I think, for the last, like 3 years. or whatever.
yeah.
You love what they do. Is this Spags defense going to be a problem for what they run, or how do you kind of see the matchup with the physicality of how the Niners are?
I mean, this is a wet dream kind of matchup for me, honestly, because this is.
This guy's coming all over his bed sheet.
Yeah, I mean, this is this is what you love
Day and
watching.
night.
You love watching these guys running off the ball, but on the other side, you got Spags' defense, and Spags is gonna try and make you beat him with what your worst thing is. So what is that going to be? I don't know, because we've been able to watch them execute at the highest level in the run game. Is it going to be take that completely away and now Brock Purdy's going to have to beat you as a pocket passer? I think he can do that. I think he can do that because they can pass protect their ass off, and they showed against Green Bay, they did a great job once Rashawn Gary was getting pressure early, chipping him the rest of the game, giving enough time, and now Purdy becomes the player we've seen him play in the second half. So, yeah, to answer your question, this is going to be an absolute matchup of heavyweights. And on the other side, we haven't showcased the Chiefs' running game very much, but in the playoffs, as we've talked about, they've gone 13 personnel. They know they need to run the ball, and they have. It's very similar to when I played for Tampa. We weren't a very good running team in the playoffs, but Leonard Fournette, playoff Lenny, the legend becomes alive right in the playoffs because we got to lean on the run game. You have to have a run game to win.
All right, well, AQ, we appreciate that.
Hell yeah.